we were talking about this S1 questions. After we finish this, also actually we will practice P6, primary 6 questions, and if we have more time, then S2 questions as well. And once again, after we finish one paper, you'll have some idea about Sasmo questions, and you will see that S1, S2, S3, there are a lot of similar questions. But of course, questions are a little bit more, how to say, complicated in upper grades, but the questions and logic is very, very similar. Okay. So last time we started from here, we did a few questions and stop, I think, question 11, I think. Yes. Let's continue from here. Ilknur, we miss your voice. Can you read this question? Let's do this together. And
Yes.
after that, you will give a try
A,
and we will
a
discuss
perfect
together.
number is a positive integer that is equal to the sum of its proper positive factors. Proper positive factors of a number are positive factors that are less than the number. For example, one.
Ilknur, Ilknur,
Yeah.
at least at every full stop, take a breath and continue. Stop just for 1 second, then
Um,
continue. Read from the beginning.
a perfect number is a positive integer that is equal to the
Integer.
sum of its integer that is equal to the sum of its proper positive factors. Proper positive factors of a number are positive factors that are less than the number. For example, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 is a perfect number because 1, 2, and 3 are the only proper positive factors of 6. Find the next perfect number.
Okay. Here, it's just
Is
giving
the
a definition.
answer 14?
Say again.
14. Is the
40?
answer 14? Yes.
40.
14.
14.
Yes.
You mean this number, 14?
Yes.
But what are the factors of, I mean, it says a perfect number is a positive integer that is equal to the sum of its proper positive factors. What are the proper positive factors of 14? That is 1,
1,
2, and
2,
7,
7.
right? So 1
Yes.
plus 2 plus 7, is it equal to 14?
No, it's not.
So it is not a perfect number then. Okay. But guys, anyway, to solve this kind of question, okay, number one, you should understand what we mean by perfect number. And it's just the definition, and understanding this, you need to look for the smallest, the next number in a certain way. And number one is from, actually, if you just take any number, those numbers are not prime numbers. So you can just skip prime numbers. And also usually it is an even number. Also usually odd numbers are not a perfect number. All right. So now you can just check this. 2 is not, 3 is not, but the first number is 6. After 6, 8, 10, blah, blah, blah. But if you check 28, for example, what are the positive, proper positive factors of 28? That is 1, 2, 4, 7, 14. That's it, right? Now, if you just add these numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 14, that's equal to this 3. It is 7, 14, that's equal to 28. Okay, so the next number after 6 is 28. Now, if I ask you, what is the next number after 28? Usually, it is not so easy, okay? The next number is 496, for example, okay? It takes a lot, but just here to give you some information about what we mean by perfect number. Such number exists, okay? The first number is 6, next number is 28. Okay, anyway, guys, it's just introduction. Here the answer is 28, but if you look for other numbers, next number will be 496. If you did not actually see these numbers before, just and the I mean searching and trying to, if you try to find, it takes a lot of time. So it's like somehow it is based on your experience. Did you ever study about these numbers or not? If you studied before, you can answer the question. Otherwise, I mean, if they ask bigger number, but the small number, but just testing, you can get this number. Like after 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, and 28. For 28, it works. So the next number is 28. All right, let's move to the next question. Uh, let's also do this question together. All right, three questions together. After that, you will have some warm-up exercise, and after that, you will give a try. So the dimensions of a rectangle are x centimeters by y centimeters. So that means if we are talking about some kind of rectangle, and dimensions means length and width. Let's say it is x centimeters and y centimeters, where x and y are integers. That means that x and y, they are integers. Integers means here it is just positive integers. It means natural numbers or whole numbers, such that the area and perimeter of the rectangle are numerically equal. And what is the perimeter or area? We know that area is equal to x times y. Numerically means that we are not talking about their dimension. For usually, for example, if length is x centimeters, width is y centimeters, what is a unit of area? It is square centimeters, right? And what is the unit of the perimeter? It is centimeter. We are just ignoring their units, all right? The only numerical part is saying that numerical parts are the same. How about the perimeter? Perimeter is 2 times x plus y. All right. Find all the possible values of x and y. Okay. How do we find this? Actually, one systematic way is, actually in algebraic way also we can find this, but one systematic way is, let me just make a table for x and y. Okay. X and y. And after that, for this, we have perimeter, and here we have area. Okay. So let's say x is equal to 1. Okay. If x is equal to 1, that's the smallest value. And what is the area here? Area equals y, right? Number 1, if x equals 1, do we have such y for this or not? Then area is equal to 1 times y is equal to y. On the right hand side, area, perimeter, x is equal to 1. Here we have 1 plus y. But if you solve this equation, here we have y equals 2 plus 2y. Y is equal to negative 2. But y should be positive, right? So x cannot be equal to 1. So we have no answer here. Um, okay, this is not the answer. How can I write this? Okay, anyway, I can just delete and rewrite this. So 1 doesn't work. Okay, and how about if x equals 2? If x equals 2, that area will be, what is the area? 2 times y. And how about the perimeter? Perimeter is 2 times, what is x? 2 plus y. Now, since we are claiming that they should be equal, solve this equation. 2y is equal to, right hand side we have perimeter, 4 plus 2y. So 2y is gone, right? They don't have any answer. Is that correct? 2 times 2, 4, and here we have 2 times y. And also that means that x cannot be equal to 2 because 0 is not equal to 4. All right. And how about if x equals 3, for example? If x equals 3, here we have 3 times y, and perimeter is 2 times 3 plus y. If you solve this, for y, 3y, 6 plus 2y. From here, what is y? Y is equal to 6. Does it make sense? Yes. If it is 3, y is equal to 6. As you see here, 3 times 6, it is 18. 3 plus 6, 9. And the 2 times 9 is equal to 18. Now we got one answer. Find all the possible values of x and y. One possible value is, what is it? It is 3 and 6. Let me just write our answers here. Okay. Another one is, I need more space here. Okay. Good. So perimeter is 18, area is 18. It's done. How about if x equals 4, for example? At the time here we have 4 times y is equal to 2 times 4 plus y, which is equal to 4 times y is equal to 8 plus 2y. Take to the left hand side, 2y is equal to 8. What is y? Y is equal to 4. We got another answer. If x equals 4, also y can be 4. As you see here, 4 plus 4, 8. 2 times 8, it is 16. And 4 times 4 is also 16. Now we have two answers. Next one is 4 and 4. How about the third one? How about if x equals 5, for example? It is 5 times y. On the right-hand side, 2 times, that should be here, we have 2. And here we have 5 plus y. And here we have 5y and minus 2y is equal to 10. And 3y is equal to 10. And y is not a whole number, right? That's not the answer. Okay. And let me just check one more. All right. After that, I will stop. That we will see that other options are not possible. How about if it is 6? That means that here we have 6 times y. On the right hand side, 2 times 6 plus y. And here we have 4 times y. And right is equal to 2 times 6. It is 12. So y is equal to 3. We already got this answer here, right? If it is 7, then okay. Why did I check that? We already found actually when it is 7, right? Greater. Okay. So how about if it is 7? Here we have 7y and 2 times 7 plus y, which is equal to, here we have 7y minus 2y. It is 5 times y, and 2 times 7. Here we have 14. Okay. So this one is, again, this y will not be positive integer, right? So again, if you just continue in algebraic, we can show that there are only 2 answers which satisfy this condition. What are these? It is 3, 6, and 4 and 4. Who is writing something? Hello, sorry for being late. Okay, Nigar. Okay, guys, now it's your turn. Okay, give a try. If you solve questions, you just let me know how many questions you solved correctly. Okay. Now, next question is for you. Okay, can you give a try? Let me give you like 2.5 minutes. After that, we will discuss together. Read the question, and if you know the answer, you can just let me know. Celine, A equals 10.
Yes.
It is
I
so,
just
how is it possible, Celine?
But why not? Because there's written like A is smaller than B, and
Teacher, I found an answer.
What is it?
Is my answer correct? I also
İlknur,
found an answer.
İlknur, what does it mean? You mean A equals 1 and B equals 2?
Yes.
But Ilknur, look, if your answer, you're saying that A equals 1 and B equals 2. It must satisfy this equation, right? Here we have 2, 1 squared. On the right-hand side, we have 2 to the power of 1. What is 1 squared? It is 1. 2 to the power of 1, it is 2. Are they equal?
No.
So that's not the answer. Yes, what is it? Adil Han, did you say that you have an answer, or Raul?
Teacher,
Raul,
it was me.
2, 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, that's the only answer, 2, 4. Why is it so? Again, we'll just use guess and trial methods. It says that A should be less than B. So
Yes.
number one, suppose that A is equal to 1. So I will find, using this equation, I will find B. So here we have 1 to the power of B is equal to B to the power of 1, right? If you solve this, 1 to the power of anything is equal to 1. B to the power of 1 is equal to B. From here, B is equal to 1. And A equals 1, B equals 1. So this cannot be the answer, right? A must be less than B. No answer. Number two, suppose A is equal to 2. Now, if you substitute into the equation, then here we have 2 to the power of B is equal to B squared, right? So now here, from here, how can I actually find this? We know that actually 2 to the power of B, just substituting some suitable numbers, and greater than 2. What numbers are they? 3, 4, 5, 6. If you substitute 3, it doesn't work. But if you substitute 4, it works. 2 to the power of 4, that's equal to 16, right? And 4 squared is equal to 16. Now let me just write here the answer. Number one is I got the answer. A equals 2, B is equal to 4. We have one answer. But it says that find a possible value for A and for B, right? A possible value means just one value. That's enough, actually. Okay. But actually, if you look for any answer, we don't have any solution. How do I know that? Suppose that again, how about the next number is A equals 3. So here we have 3 to the power of B is equal to B to the power of 3. Okay. And when here we know that what is B here? B is equal to maybe 4, 5, 6, these numbers, right? It should be greater than 3. When B is greater than 3, 3 to the power of 4 or B, anything is always greater than B to the power of something. They are never equal to each other. Okay. That's why we have only one answer. The answer is 2 and 4. And actually in the question is saying that a possible value, that means they are just asking to write only one possible value. A means here it is 1, right? All right, guys, let's move on. Next question. Okay, we already did this. Okay, try again. You have 2 minutes. All right. Ibrahim, are you solving?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Ibrahim. Do you understand this
Yeah,
question?
now I'm
It's a similar one
solving.
before, huh?
Now I'm solving.
Okay. Nigar, how about you?
I'm solving.
Let's see. 30 seconds left. We got one answer. Salim, what does it mean? 1 plus 2.
Um, there's not written
Huh?
what we need to find.
There must
I
be
mean,
one
there-
answer, right? Why did you write 1 plus 2? Do you mean 3?
I mean this one.
Ilknur, any answer?
No.
Ilknur, you didn't understand or it takes more time?
I didn't understand the three dot.
3 dot means the same pattern continues until infinity. Okay. This dot
Yes.
means the same pattern continues until infinity. Anyway, guys, again, the idea of solving question, last time, if you remember, we solved this kind of question, right? Square root of x plus square root of x plus square root of x plus dot, right? You remember this, Ignore? And that was equal to 2. The question was, how do you solve this? Since this dot means the same thing, the same pattern continues until infinity. So infinity means if you just remove something, add something, it does not change anything. So since square root of x plus square root of x plus blah, blah, blah, until infinity is equal to 2. And also if you just start this from here, also it should be equal to 2. Now actually our equation becomes like this, x plus 2 is equal to 2. Square root of what number is 2? That means that x plus 2 should be equal to 4. Now from here, what is x? X equals 2. Okay, so here the point is you should be able to see the pattern. What is the pattern here? Now if you look at this question, 1 over 1 plus 2 times 1 over 1 plus 2 times 1 over 1 plus 2 times 1 over 1 plus 2 times, right? Let's say the whole thing is equal to y, okay? At that time, I will have this equation, 1 over 1 plus 2. Now, actually, this one is just exact copy of our original equation, right? Because it goes to infinity. It's just, if you just close the rest of the question, stuff from here, it's exactly the same thing. That means that also that thing should be equal to y. Now here we have y. Okay, now I need to solve this equation for y. So if you just take this expression to the right hand side, I have y times 1 plus 2y is the same as 2y plus 1 is equal to 1. Now, how can I solve this? Y times 2y plus 1 is equal to 1. From here, remove the brackets. Without removing, can I solve this? Okay. 2 times y squared plus y times y, it is y, and minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, how do you solve this question? All right, guys, we didn't study the quadratic equation, but but you learn how to factorize the equation, right? But I will just factorize it like this. This 2y squared, I'm going to write it like this. 2y squared plus y and plus y squared minus 1 is equal to 0. What is y squared plus y squared? It's just 2y squared, right? I just split this into 2. Now, once again, now we have y squared minus 1 is equal to y plus 1 times y minus 1. If you know this, it's good. If you don't know this, now you know. All right, what we have to do here. So this is y squared plus y. We now have to factorize this. Y is a common factor. Y plus 1. How about y squared minus 1? I can write it as y plus 1 times y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, as you see here, y plus 1 is a common factor. I can write it as y plus 1. Here we have y y plus, here we have y minus 1. Y minus 1 is equal to 0. Or if you simplify this, y plus 1 times y times y, it is 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. So when the product of two numbers is equal to 0, if and only if at least one of them is equal to 0, that means that y plus 1 should be equal to 0, or 2y plus 1 should be equal to 0. Not plus, is minus. Here we have minus. So from here, y is equal to negative 1, or y is equal to 1 over 2. Okay, so here 1 over 1 plus 2 times 1 over 1 plus 2 times, always actually positive, so it cannot be equal to negative number. So this answer is rejected. So our answer is 1 over 2. So actually dot dot dot, let me just write in red, y is equal to, or the answer is 1 over 2. Okay, now if you check this, 1 over 1 plus 2 times 1 over 2 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1, it is on the left hand side 1 over 2. On the right hand side, we have also 1 over 2. Okay, Celine, did you understand a little bit?
Yes.
Nigar,
Yes.
any question? All right. Okay, Celine and Nigar, Ibrahim, Adilhan, Raul. Sometimes, okay, if the question is a little bit different, but you should not be scared of this one, because here, and we are preparing for math olympiads, and we want to learn more and more, right? If something is new, good for you. If you know that stuff, it's experience for you. I mean, something, I mean, you're just revision for you. Okay, so let's continue. We will solve similar questions more and more. Another question, very easy question. I will give you 1.5 minutes. Read the question and think and tell me the answer. Time starts now. Selin, İlknur. Selin, your answer is 4. İlknur, 6. Selin, why 4?
I don't know.
You don't know? So you're just guessing?
No, just the last digit is 4, and I thought, okay, let's do 4. But is 6 correct answer?
Yeah, 6 is correct. İlknur, why did you, actually, is your answer 6? Also, you don't
Yes.
know?
No, I know.
Why?
Because I don't know how to explain.
Because simply, right, this 2014, it says find the last digit of this number. So it depends on this
Yes.
4, right? So now
Yes.
if you just check this, 4 to the power of 1, the last digit is 4. And
4.
4 squared, the last digit is 6. And
16.
4 cubed, the last digit is 4. And
4.
4 to the power of 4, the last digit is 6 again. That means that, as you see, if the power of 4 is odd number, the last digit is 4. If the power is even number, the last digit is 6. But here, 2014, it is even number, right? And that's why the last digit of this number is, what is it? 6. Okay, Celine.
No, I didn't get why. Why did you just square it? I don't know. Or cube it.
No, here 2014, right? I'm just looking for a pattern, right? Because this 2014, I can write it as 10 times 201 plus 4, right? Now, if you just raise to the power of 14, and here we have to the power of 2014. Actually, this part is always the last digit is 0 because of this term. It's all about this force power, okay? Now I'm just investigating this. What is 4 to the power of 4? 1, it is 4. The last digit is 4. 4 squared, 16. The last digit is 6. 4 cubed, 64. The last digit is 4. 4 to the power of 4, last digit is 6. Now we see the pattern, right? As you see here, if the power is odd number, last digit is 4. Even number, it is 6. Odd number, it is 4. Even number, it is 6. Now I'm just drawing a conclusion here, or prediction. Then, if the power is even, the last digit will be 6. If it is odd, the last digit is 4. But here, 2014, it is an even number. That's why the last digit must be 6. Okay, Mr. Raul, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's move to the next question. All right, 2 minutes you have. Okay, have a look and think. It's also a beautiful question. Ibrahim, did you ever see this question before? Ibrahim is already sleeping, I think. Nigar, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Why are you so quiet? Nigar,
I don't
you don't know why you are quiet?
know.
Did you understand this question, Nigar?
Yes,
But have you ever seen this question
I'm
before?
almost done with it.
Huh? It's actually this is called 9-dot problem. Okay, and that's very famous problem. And what is it? Celine, any answer?
Not yet.
Not yet. İlknur, how about you? Yes, Nigar, İlknur, Selin, Adilhan, Rauf, any answer?
I'm almost done.
Almost.
No answer.
Okay. Selin, how about you?
I didn't finish.
İlknur?
No answer yet.
Anyway, guys, in a lot of speakers or what is it, motivators or who gives motivation speech and think out of box, right? Usually they use this 9 dot problem to explain this. Because if you do not get out of this box, this 9 dots, you cannot actually draw this 3 lines. It says draw
Can I
4
try?
consecutive line segments. An example, the start point of the next segment must coincide with the end point of the previous line segment to pass through all the 9 points. Did you say something?
No, I just wanted to try. Now I just got that we need to do 4 lines.
Okay. Now I will draw like this. Here, from starting from here, my first line
I
segment.
finished.
Huh? My second line segment. Okay. My third line segment. All right. And it's actually passes through this one also. And the last line segment. How many lines? 3, starting from 1, right? From A to B, my first line segment. From B to C, second line segment. From C to A, third line segment. From A to D, fourth line segment. Umbrella. So we actually, by drawing 4 consecutive line segments, we actually pass through all of these points. So Celine, when you just remember this 9 dot problems, you just think of the umbrella. Because if you do not go out of this, actually this box, as you see here, if we are from here, we are going out of the box, right? We cannot draw this. And that means that in real life, what is a reflection of this problem? And sometimes to make something new, we need to think out of the box. What does it mean, Selen? It means that if everybody is saying that, guys, 2 times 2 is equal to 4, do you want to make a discovery? You have to prove that 2 times 2 is equal to 5. Okay, prove that. That is thinking out of the box, right? Anyway, guys, let's continue. Of course, I'm just giving an example. So sometimes if you are just saying that idea, if everybody is saying that, oh, ignore, that idea is really good, that means that that idea is not a good idea at all. Because if everybody accepts your idea, that's not a good idea. When you just tell an idea to somebody, for example, I have an idea, we can do like this. If everybody is saying that, are you stupid? What kind of idea is that? That means that it's a good idea. Fine. Anyway, you'll understand these things later. Guys, let's move on. Next question. How about this? Very easy question. First, have a look and try. Adilhan, wake up. Do something, at least do one question correctly. You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay. Really, Ignore? Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, Ilknur 44444. Selin 22222. Selin, I wonder how you got this answer. Yes, Ilknur, how about you? How did you get this answer?
It says 2014 digits, and it ends with 4, so there are 4 ones, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4.
Let's see. Selin, how about you? Do you have any explanation?
I have another answer, but I'm not sure about it. So I just will.
Okay. Professor Raul, how about you? Why are you so quiet?
I think how to do it.
Okay. God, let's do this together. Ignore Selin, listen carefully. If you have any objection, please let me know. So we are adding these numbers, right? The question is, what are the last 5 digits of the sum? Okay. Let me just, usually if I want to add some numbers, for example, let's say 1 plus 11 plus 111 plus 1111. How do we add this? We add like this, right? First I write 1, the second number here, and third number is here, and fourth number is here, right? And after that, we just start from the right hand side, right? Units digit. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And here we have 1. Okay. So now if I just write these numbers like this, here we have 1, and here we have 11, and here we have 111, and here we have 1, 1, 1, 1. Let me just write one more. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Dot, dot, dot. It continues here. And the last one is, here we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. How many digits? We have 2014 digits. And draw a line. I'm going to add these numbers. And how many numbers do we have here? How many numbers? Here we have 2014 numbers, right? Because our first number, because we have 1 digit, second number 2 digits. Here, since the last number, right, it has 2014 digits. That means that here we are adding 2014 numbers where all the digits are ones. Guys, now I'm just going to do a very simple addition now here. We have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. How many ones we have here? 2014, right? So that means that I just write here 4, the last digit. Now I have here 2010, right? We just keep this in mind, right? Put here. Now I will add the second column. Ignore, now tell me in the second column, how many ones do we have?
Which one?
The second column, tens digits.
4.
In the second column, how many numbers, how many ones do we have? Celine, can you see that? How many ones do we have in the second column?
2.
2013. If you look at this problem, right, in the first one, we have 4 ones. In the second one less than the previous one, we have 3. In the third one, we have 2. And fourth one, we have 1. It's very similar to this question, right? In the first column, we have 2014 ones. In the second one, we have 2013. In the third column, 2012. Fourth one, 2011. And here we have 2010. So now here we have 1 plus 1 plus 1. How many? 2013. So here we have 2013. If you add this, 4023. The last digit is 3. So here it is 3. And in the previous one, the third column, we have 2012. Again, if you add 2012 here, it is 3 plus 2. It is 5306. So the last digit is 5. Here it is 5. Is it 5? So it is 2014. Here we have 4. 2013 and the 3 actually 0. It is 3, right? No. It should be 2 because now we are adding 2, right? So here it will be 2 because here we have 2012, right? Adding to 4020, it is 2. Now in the next one, 2011, so here we have 1. And here we have 2000, so it's just 0. So the last 5 digits of this number will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Celine, what do you think? Does it make sense?
I don't know.
Ilkin, how about you? Does it make sense or it looks weird?
No, it makes sense.
Good. If it makes sense, that's good. Let's move to the next question. Let's see how many more questions we can. That's the last question. Let's discuss about this. Nice question. Okay. And 18, maybe we will see. If we have time, also we can finish 18. All right. Guys, I'll give you 3 minutes. Have a look. It's very, we're going to actually every year, Sasmo asks this kind of similar question. Okay. I really encourage you to understand this problem well, even if you cannot solve this, right? First, give it a try, okay? Read the question, try to understand, and do it. And after 3 minutes, we will discuss together. Adilhan,
Yes.
what do you think about this question? Do you have any idea? And suppose that we have a kind of sausage and you're going to share among 18 people equally. And here we had 10 identical sausages. And suppose that maybe you can just imagine like this one cut, because you're just cutting this in a special, using special machine or something. One cut actually costs like $10,000 or $1,000, right? So now your job is you have to share these 10 identical sauces equally among 18 people. So that means that to save money, actually you need to make the least number of cuts so that you can share these 10 identical sauces equally among people, among 18 people. How would you do that?
Just divide all sausages by 2.
What?
Divide all sausages by
Okay.
2.
Okay, now we have 20 pieces. Then
Yes, 2 pieces. I don't know.
Raul, how about you? Any answer?
I haven't any answer yet.
Okay. Celine, how about you?
I can't say the answer, but it will be just a guess. So
Okay, what is your guess? Just tell me. Even
I have
sometimes
an
guess is
answer
good answer.
too.
Yes, Celine, what's your answer? How many?
mm, maybe 5.
5?
Yes.
How is that?
3. I think 3.
Niger 3? How is that? Even smaller than Celine? Really? How?
Magic.
Wait, let me think a bit more.
Yeah, because you will surprise me if you actually prove that with 3 cuts, you can share these 10 identical sauces among 18
9.
people.
Is the answer 9?
Yeah, actually the answer is 5. Celine's answer is correct, but I just wonder how she guessed that it is 5.
I just guessed the number.
Okay, guys, let's do this and I'll finish the class. And you have to, I really uh, want you to think about this problem. Maybe at home, you can just take anything, all right? So now, guys, how we are going to cut, it doesn't matter, right? What we are allowed here is we are allowed to make a straight cuts, okay? So the question is, with the minimum number of cuts, how can I guess this, I mean, share this among 18 people? Okay, number one is, suppose that's the first sausage. Okay, let me just put maybe the circular. All right, that's just the top part. All right, like this. One sausage I put like this, and 9 of them I just put like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I just place them like this. Now this is my first cut. I'm just cutting from the here. Okay, my first cut is from here. All right. So now here, how many pieces do I have? Equal pieces. 18 pieces, right? Already, because here we have 9. With the first cut, I just divided them into, this part is 18 pieces. Now here I have 2 pieces. Okay, I will continue with the first one. Did you understand how I place the sausages? The first one vertical to the ground, and 9
Yes.
of them just lying down on the table.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That's my first cut. Okay, one cut already done. So this one already shared among 18 people. Each one receives half of the sausage. Now I will continue. My second cut will be from here. All right, from here. And my third cut will be from here. Okay. Are they equally cut? Yes, because maybe if I do like this, you may not, you may just say that Mr. Cosmo, they are not equal, but I can cut like this. Okay, like this and like this. So now how many of pieces do I have here? The first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, what? 5 and 6, right? Now how many cuts I made here? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Now I made 2 more cuts, right? Is it 1, right? This is 2, 3, okay, altogether 3 cuts. Now this sausage again, I will just put this horizontally. All right. Now I have already 6 pieces, right? And like a cylinder, right? Now I will cut from here and I will cut from here. So here, as you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. If I cut here one more cut and one more cut, how many pieces? Here we have 18 pieces. So 2 more cuts, right? Altogether, how many cuts? Just with 5 cuts, straight cuts, I can divide these 10 identical sauces into 18 equal parts so that each person receives the same amount of sauces. Okay.
I
It's a
got
bit tricky
right
question.
answer.
Huh?
I got right answer.
Yeah, you got the right answer. And I wish if you could solve like this, I mean, if you could think, it would be great. But actually, if you understand the idea, it's really good. Okay. Guys, thank you very much. I will finish the class. Maybe I will save this and share with you. Actually, if you have a time, you need to look at other questions. We will continue from here in our next class. Okay. Thank you very much. I will
Bye.
see you on Thursday.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.